Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Yusuf Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76 Sports. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well, I was going to shoot a pre-recorded video showing my face. I know you guys like to see my face. That's a joke. Today about Jimmy, especially since I thought that, from what Alex said, Wisconsin we weren't going to play Wisconsin this week. So that was my feeling going into this week, that we weren't. But it looks like we are, and I only saw that because of this article on Don Brown. So I may later on shoot that pre-recorded video where I'm cammed up and everything on Jimmy, and just process it and upload it later on after this week, because since we're playing Wisconsin, I'm going to do a pre-game and a post-game live stream now. But I saw an article came to my smartphone and I said, okay, I have to do a voiceover on this one, because this kind of hits home, and it hits upon something I've talked about quite a bit on this channel in my Michigan football content. So I found an article from the Michigan Insider. This was uploaded 19 hours ago, and it was written by Josh Henschke. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'll leave this in the description box below, so you can read it for yourself. Before I read the article, it's short. I want to shout out everyone and thank everyone who has supported the channel, and who has subscribed to the channel, and who has come through on the live streams. I'm tempted to move the live stream, the post-game live streams, back to Sunday morning, to see if that'll get more participation during the stream. The Michigan State stream really took off. That might have been because it was Michigan State, and it might have been because it was a Sunday morning and more people were at home and just on YouTube. But I'm still tossing that back around in my mind. But I want to thank everyone who has participated: Abdul Gaines, Dre, Rick. There was another guy from the Buckeye Nation. There have been a couple Buckeyes who've come over into the stream to bring their charm. I want to thank Alex for coming and playing my wingman in my live streams, because he adds a lot of value. He knows a lot more about recruiting, and it's a lot more fun when you have someone that you're tossing the ball back and forth with, so to speak. He reminds us quite a bit that Ohio State is 15 years ahead of everyone else in the Big Ten, and one of my favorite parts of the live streams is our Luke Fickell alerts. So that's going to be, I think going forward, that's going to be a part of my broadcasts, is the Luke Fickell alerts. Anyway, this article reads: Michigan defensive coordinator Don Brown has said in the past that bad defensive performances against the likes of Penn State and Ohio State have kept him up at night. Performances he doesn't want to see his defense repeat. 3 games into the 2020 season, it's clear the Wolverines' defense has taken a step back this season. Consistently gouged in the air the last 2 weeks by Michigan State and Indiana, it's easy to see why the fan frustration is reaching its peak with where things currently stand. For Brown, he understands that he's in a position to be criticized. It comes with the territory with the job. However, he does admit that the program criticism this year has taken him by surprise. Appearing on 97.1's Stoney and Jansen with Heather show on Tuesday, Brown admitted that the criticism for head coach Jim Harbaugh has taken him by surprise. Oh boy. I don't think anybody likes criticism. I mean, I'd be lying to you, Brown said. Sometimes I get a little disappointed, and I've been completely kind of blindsided. I've stayed out of the social media circles during the season, no matter what's going on, but it's concerning. I could care less for me, but we have an outstanding head coach. I know you guys are going to come for that one. I could care less for me, but we have an outstanding head coach who does a tremendous job. I just think he's a perfect head coach. Oh God, I can see the comment section now. So that part of it, and I don't like to see criticism of players. So that's part of it, and I don't like to see criticism of players. I just think that's over the top when you're thinking about 18 to 22-year-old young men that are just trying to do the best they can for Michigan. So what needs to be done to calm the fan base and get the defense back on the right track? Brown says that fundamental fixes for the defensive back unit could go a long way with fixing the issues defending the pass. Brown certainly thinks there will be a response. The thing that's hurting us fundamentally at times when we come up short, it sounds like it'd be an easy process. Wedge and run, get your eyes back, Brown said. That sounds like an easy deal, but you can't play the ball unless you see the ball. So that's a big piece. Making sure that you're straight in your zone coverages as well, so you can see the quarterback and see the ball out of his hand and respond with great breaks. Those are all technical and fundamental issues, and we're working on it on a day-to-day basis. Can't work any harder at it. We've got good players, they'll respond. So that was the article. I know based upon what Don said about Jim, I know some of you guys are going to come for that and lock your jaws on that, and I know that made some of you bristle. I mean, I wouldn't blame Don for staying off of social media and not listening to what the fans are saying, but I find it surprising that he's unaware of the angst and the anger and the criticism coming from some of the fan base and coming from outside the program as well. In my live streams, I've talked about and I've wondered about why our defensive backs aren't turning their heads to find the ball. I've talked about, Don playing more zone coverage. Alex has said that it's not that easy. And Michigan hasn't necessarily recruited the players to play zone, which makes sense. I guess, yeah, you need players who are trained in that aspect. If they're not trained in that aspect when they come aboard, you have to train them in that aspect. So, yeah, it's very interesting that Don would say some of the things that he said. But maybe when you're in season, you're not, you're trying to tune out the outside noise. But even with the 2018 Revenge Tour team and last year's 2019 Shea Patterson senior team, where Ohio State scored up in the 60s and the 50s, it's surprising that he wouldn't be hearing these things. So I'm going to stop this here. It looks like, there are issues on offense as well. Certainly it helps if one of the units is performing at least competently. So it looks like we're going to play Wisconsin this week, so look for a pregame live stream probably at lunchtime on Friday. It also looks like Aiden Hutchinson is out for the season. It looks like he broke his leg. I saw an article on that, and I'm going to leave that in the description box below. That's a big blow to the defense because the strength of the unit is the front seven. So in any case, I'm going to stop this here. Please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Go Blue, and as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.